We are here tonight celebrating the 50th anniversary of the McAllen Boys and Girls Club. We thought we would begin the evening by having two gentlemen share their story of being both a participant in what was then the Boys Club back in the late 60s and early 70s, and then ultimately becoming board presidents and successful businessmen.
And for me, I think I joined in 1967. I think that was the year that I joined. And it was a very different place. It was downtown. There's now a Chase Bank there where originally the club was. And you met kids from all over McAllen. Anybody that had a spider bike to pedal themselves down to the club. And so it was my first opportunity to meet kids from all over McAllen, adventurous kids like myself. And the programs were much more limited, but they had a very welcoming atmosphere. You were a little afraid when you opened the door first to get in, but Herb Barnett, I remember a gentleman named Jerry, another guy named Mike, and they were just very welcoming. Come in, they would say, yes, you belong here.
I was new to town. I just moved here from California, and so that's what I remember is my first memories here were meeting the kids here and getting to know some of the programs. When by the time I got, and this was the only board I ever really wanted to serve on in the city of McAllen, was the Boys and Girls Club board, because I wanted to give back to the place where I first got to know the city. That's what draws you in, is the athletic programs, but they kind of keep you here for all the life development programs that went along with it. So it was really a lot of fun. Just the good camaraderie that we had, and I've met a lot of the folks that became my friends for life. I met here at the Boys and Girls Club, and so I guess that's the memories that I have.
I remember a couple of things. That's one of the first places that I heard someone tell me that I could be anything I wanted to be, and I have that lasting memory. And then I think also that was the first place that I found out about college, where somebody said, this is. They tried to explain college to me, and someone from Notre Dame had come in to talk to us about college, and so that was great exposure for me. And I made a lot of good friends there. This guy here, to my left here, that I've known for all my lifetime. Made some wonderful friends there, and I'm so grateful to Herb Barnett and everybody from that original staff. I don't know exactly how they did that. They must have just poured pure love into that place, because there were so many of us looking for a place to feel welcome. So.
The idea first originated with a man named Saul Taub. He was the owner of a local restaurant and drive-in named Sammy's, located at 10th and La Vista. He was concerned that all the kids had to do after school was come to his drive-in and just hang out. He had heard about the Boys Club from friends in Houston and wanted to start one here. So he approached Othel Brand with the idea, and the rest is history.
On October 17, 1966, the Board of Directors of the Boys Club of McAllen submitted the application for membership in the Boys Clubs of America. The clubhouse at the time was located on South 10th Street in a building owned by the McAllen Independent School District. By 1971, the McAllen Boys Club had more than 1,500 members. Representatives from the City of McAllen, McAllen Independent School District, and the board of the McAllen Boys Club started to discuss plans for a proposed new building to be located just west of Zavala Elementary and Thigpen Elementary on Galveston Street. The school district donated the land to the club, and the city made plans to build a swimming pool on the site next to the new building. A campaign to raise $500,000 for a new Boys Club community building was launched in the summer of 1974 to replace the club's overcrowded facilities. Mayor Othel Brand made the first contribution towards the proposed $500,000 Boys Club with a check of $50,000.
Othel was always pushing hard, directing us, telling us we're going to make some things happen. So I think with his push and our determination, it was pretty easy to get people involved and be part of the city. We had a lot of support back in the city in the 70s of doing some of the fundraising, some of the things that we did.